Jenna Bush Hager talked on how difficult it was to be apart from her kids on the first day of school following a fantastic summer vacation. The mother of three revealed on Thursday's episode of Jenna and Friends that she was unable to attend the significant occasion due to work, but she was still able to establish a personal connection with her three kids. She regularly talks about her life as a working mother on the show, together with her husband, Henry Hager, and their three kids, Hal, 6, Poppy, 10, and Mila, 12. Jenna shared a picture of her three kids holding handmade flags that represented the grade they were starting. In an interview with Today, guest host Willie Gist, "Before they started school, this picture was taken," she said. "I had them hold those signs to provide further background. The fact that it's kindergarten, 7th grade, and 4th grade still amaze me. But for them, it was an amazing day." I think sometimes, and I know you felt this, as a parent, we can't be at everything, the woman replied. Although missing the first day was difficult, children are very resilient. People are just so strong. Fortunately, the television personality called them after school to check in. "Hey, how was the first day?" I contacted. "The initial day, as Hal put it, it was so different than pre-K," she recalled thinking. "Kindergarten requires a lot of work. Then I had a conversation with Mila, and she said, 'I have homework already. 7th grade is the hardest.' I thought to myself, oh, these kids are all right." On Today, Jenna continued her history of candidly talking about how hard it is to watch her kids grow up so quickly by sharing a heartbreaking realization she had while out with her family. Jenna had a very touching experience when Mila and Poppy were taken to see Gracie Abrams perform in July. "It was a lot of fun, but I don't like," she began by saying. "Clearly, I'm going through a tough time for my oldest. Starting middle school is a significant event. In any event, we got married, and this is like, remember how embarrassing this was when you were a kid? It was also touching to see how excited they were about her. I started crying. This is so lovely," I reflected, seeing the concert via their eyes. She added that she became aware of how quickly Mila was growing up when Henry left to grab drinks for the family. "I was just wondering that this might be the final time my 7th grader would be comfortable sitting next to her mother during a concert. In a few years, she'll be going with her friends instead of mommy." Jenna said, "Are you sobbing again?" and questioned when he returned. "Time is flying by at a dizzying rate." I thought she would sit next to him and put a soft hand on his palm. The 43-year-old stated, "And don't cry," he says. "She's embarrassed, and you want to keep her near you." "But I had a great time." After the five-person family returned from an extravagant summer vacation in Rome, Jenna posted several heartwarming photos of their time there. Because of her ability to balance motherhood, a prosperous career, and the obligations of being a public figure, Jenna Bush Hager is one of the most inspirational and approachable public figures. As a working mother who gives her all every day, Jenna Bush has always enjoyed being a part of a well-known American family. George West Bush, the former president, and Laura Bush, the first lady, are her parents. However, Jenna recently revealed something that shocked, touched, and heartbroken her fans. In a candid and devastating update, Jenna Bush Hager talked about missing a momentous day in her kids' lives, a moment that will always be remembered by any parent, a heartbreaking incident for someone who is so devoted to her family. It touched her admirers and sparked conversations about the compromises we all have to make while dealing with responsibilities, our careers, and life's uncertainties. Taking on several personas. A well-liked public figure in the media world, Jenna Bush Hager has established herself as a prominent writer, author, and co-host of NBC's Today with Hoda and Jenna. Jenna's popularity stems from her warmth, humor, and relatability, which enable her to establish a genuine and close relationship with her audience. By openly sharing stories from her own life, she provides her audience with a genuine look into the highs and lows of motherhood. Managing her hectic schedule, which is filled with appearances, movies, and writing projects, has never been easy for her. As is typical of working parents, she often admits to feeling bad about the time she spends apart from her kids, Mila, Poppy, and Hal. Additionally, Jenna revealed in her most recent report something that no parent likes to hear: missing out on a once-in-a-lifetime, priceless accomplishment. The heart-shattering moment. Jenna broke down in tears as she disclosed that she had other commitments that required her to miss one of her kids' important school or personal events. The event's importance outweighed the date. Whether it was a major performance for the first time, an awards ceremony, or a noteworthy academic achievement, she was devastated that she couldn't be there to see the joy of her child's birth firsthand. But she was thrilled to receive updates and pictures from her husband, Henry Hager. Not only did Jenna miss the event, but she also missed the look on her child's face, the embraces that followed, and the chance to be there for something that would change her life. Her voice trembled when she revealed the pain of attempting to balance her responsibilities as a mother and an aspiring professional. Many parents can identify with her struggle, and viewers could feel the real suffering. Supporters are compassionate and unwavering. Once Jenna published her experience, her horde of online admirers quickly and deeply expressed their sympathy. Thousands of working parents could identify with her. They had missed their children's first words, sporting events, graduations, or recitals because of work or financial commitments or other unexpected circumstances. Many stated that Jenna's openness highlighted a universal truth: no parent can be there all the time. Her candor made it possible for others to feel at ease enough to confide in her and find comfort in her story. Know that your fans are rooting for you. I couldn't make it to my daughter's first dance recital because I had a shift at the hospital. Despite our best efforts, our children know our love for them. Jenna sharing this was appreciated by another commenter. It signifies that we are not waging this fight alone. For the rest of us, the weight of public employment. Jenna's story is made more complex by the weight of social expectations associated with her last name. Since she's a Bush, it goes without saying that she's been in the public eye her entire life, with people observing her every action. In any event, she's put a lot of work into finding her own place in the world while upholding the values her parents instilled in her. Many people concluded from Jenna's heartbreaking disclosure that parents from all backgrounds, regardless of their financial situation, face the same terrible challenges. No matter how famous or successful they are, nobody can escape the herd of missing out on significant family moments. Developing your self-exclusion skills. Despite the unfortunate nature of Jenna's update, many parents learned a good lesson from it. Quit judging yourself. She was very honest about the fact that she had to remind herself that youngsters don't view displays of affection as a benchmark. Love can be gauged by daily acts of kindness, sharing laughter, telling stories before bedtime, and offering steadfast support. She continued that she felt it was important to show children that women can pursue their passions and successful careers without compromising their duty as mothers. Mothers who always struggled to do it all were one of the target groups. Faithfully embracing the future. Jenna Bush Hager's story serves as a poignant reminder that parenthood is both a beautiful and delicate thing. Her openness will keep the story alive for her children and admirers. Despite the fact that she fell short, she lastly made a commitment to herself to take it easy more often, enjoy the small things in life, and spend as much time with her children as possible. She told other parents that while they couldn't change the world, they could make the most of their time, and she encouraged them to do the same. In conclusion, millions were affected when they learned that Jenna Bush Hager had missed her child's important milestone. I was stunned and heartbroken by its stark honesty, but I learned some inspiring things from it. She assured us that despite life's setbacks, love, growth, and fortitude exist. In addition to sorrow, her story is about hope, forgiveness, and the endless journey of parenthood. The love Jenna continues to provide her family is what really matters. Even though everything else in the story may seem shocking and awful, this shows that she is a mother whose heart beats for her kids and is more than just a TV personality.